Okay, all right, good. All right, okay. Well, welcome everyone to our Healthy Chit Chat. Let's talk health. We are so glad that you could, join us. We are excited. Like when you were coming in, there was some music playing. We've been here, for 30 minutes and we've just been, loosening ourselves up. But it's been an exciting day. It's been an exciting journey. And we are excited that you joined in. And we are going to have a great time. Okay, we're going to have a great time together. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is my co-hosts, Victoria and Chomba. So they will be helping me. My screen is like that, so I can't see much. I don't see much in the chat, but if you have questions or anything like that, just drop them in the chat. Maybe, one of you ladies, either Victoria or Chomba, you can actually write in the chat, for people who are jumping in, if they have questions at the end of our presentation, they are free to put it in the chat. We'll try and answer, the questions as well as we can. But, we are here to just share our stories. And, we are not claiming anything. We don't want to claim anything except the experiences that we have experienced on this program, okay? So, like I said, my co-host, Chomba, who is my young sister, and then I have got an adopted young sister, Victoria Scott, who is also, a host here. And I'm just so blessed to know these ladies. I know their journey and I have seen, what has been happening in their life. And it's just been exciting, okay? And there might be other people who have joined, who have, invited you, or you're watching maybe a recording of this, because maybe we might put it on YouTube. We don't know. But, we just want to say, welcome, okay? We are here to just share our story. Some of you are curious, you've been seeing some posts, you've been seeing people ask, us either posting about food, about, weight loss and, things like that. And so we decided to make this, just a time where we can just chat and, kind of share our stories, but also give you the gist of, what our program is about, okay? So I'm going to actually start, and my name is Linda Lisulo, and I am a health coach, certified health coach. And my story is, it begins there, okay? So that was my before picture, okay? And I love this picture. I didn't like it at first, but I love this picture right now, okay? Because this is not a picture that I took when I was posing. I wasn't actually posing. I was actually, somebody was, talking to me, and then somebody randomly took a picture of me and sent it to me. And I saw that picture and I was not very happy, okay? I was not very happy about this picture because I felt like I looked older than what my age was. And I looked different from what I thought I looked like, okay? You know how it is, you have your own image, and then when you actually see the image, you're like, no, that's not me. So that was me, 2020. That was, I think this was March. And this was actually at Chomba's house. We had an event, right before lockdown. And it was, we were having a great time, but I was tired. That's where my story comes. I was very tired. I was very tired. I looked happy, but inside I was really tired, and I was thinking that maybe, maybe it has to do with me aging. And I was almost becoming comfortable with that. Oh, I'm getting older. So, all these growing pains and all that, all those excuses. So that was me. Okay. But, this is me today. Okay. This is me today. And on this journey, I have lost 75 pounds. Okay. And so I've gone from that to that. And it's not really about the image, but really about how I feel about myself, and how I feel inside. And so, like I said, I started this journey, last year, 2020, right, right when lockdown happened. I sat down. I was sitting in a room, which I call my prayer room. And there I was just thinking, okay, we're in this thing. We don't know what this is all about, this pandemic. And we don't know how long it's going to be. It wasn't even a pandemic that time. It was just, there's this flu-like thing happening. And 2 weeks, they said, you can't go anywhere. And I knew the type of person that I am. The outdoors are just not my thing. So I knew that if we are going to be sitting here and, I could sense this is going to be a long time. How am I going to be when we get out of here? And I was looking for something that was going to work for me. And so I thank God. Okay. I thank God that this program was presented to me a second time. Okay. And that's a story for another day, but it was presented to me a second time. And this time, I knew I had to do it. I was going to jump on it and, do this thing. And so I called my health coach and talked with her. She wasn't my health coach then, but I approached her. She, talked to me. And so on March 22nd or March 23rd was my first day. And I started this journey. And so far it has been just awesome. And the good part about this whole journey is that it hasn't just impacted me as a person, it has impacted my family as well. Okay, so it has impacted my family. And so I'm going to show you a picture. So, that's my husband and myself before, and my husband and myself now. Okay, so, my husband has lost on this journey. I think he's almost lost close to 50 pounds or even more. Okay, so he's on the call right now, and I know he can attest to the difference that he has felt. And so this, not only did I say yes, but this has trickled into my family. Okay, so it has trickled into my family. And not only did my husband jump on and change his lifestyle and lose the weight that he has lost. I mean, this picture right there, that was last year, the first picture there. We were going for a wedding. That was February 2020. We were excited. We felt good, but not really. Okay, we still had some body aches and all that. And the picture, of now, this was this year. So we not only feel great, our smiles are coming from the inside. We feel awesome. Okay. So like I said, this has trickled not only to me, my husband, but also to our family, our kids. Okay. Is our son. And that's TJ. He's 14 now, but then he was, 13. And we have a teen program for, this program has a teen, side to it. And so TJ has lost, I think about 55 pounds. And this boy has grit. Let me tell you, he has grit. I mean, he said, "Mommy, can kids also do it?" I said, kids can do it because it's all about eating right. It's all about just what you eat and how you are eating it and how many times you're eating. He said, "I want to do it." And he did it. And that's my boy there, almost 50 pounds lost. And this is not just about weight, but it is also about the health that, I see my family, getting back. And so I am excited that you guys could join us. And, I'm excited to share my story. And so right now I'm going to hand it over to Chomba, and she can share her little bit. Chomba?
Yes, wow, so amazing. I love listening to your story. I always get inspired again. But yeah, I'm so honored, to be a part of this, to just, be walking this journey, especially with my sister Linda and Victoria. It's just been amazing. So my story, I would say, started my health journey story started last year, maybe a month or so after Linda started. And for me, I'm calling it a health journey because years, back before all this, it's just been like we're, just talk. I'm a nurse practitioner, and working as a nurse, we used to talk. I used to talk with other nurses, and we say, "Oh man, we have to get healthy." But that's all it was, just us saying we need to get healthy. After working with patients, seeing patients who are same age as me, having high blood pressure, diabetes. So about maybe 10 years ago, I remember going to get my physical, and I was borderline, like on the diabetic, like risk for diabetes. And my cholesterol was high. And I remember the doctor saying, "Hey, I'm giving you 6 months, you need to, work on this." And I was thinking, I've always been what people call skinny, so it's like, I thought, oh, I'm healthy, I'm skinny, but then you don't know that there are other, issues that can come with. Doesn't matter, what size you are. You can have blood pressure problems, diabetes. So I knew I had to do something, but as a nurse, you just get so caught up in helping others, doing for others, and you get lost, doing for your own. So I remember last year I watched my sister. She didn't tell me about this journey by word of mouth. She told me by her action and just me watching her. And I was thinking, wow, something looks different. She didn't tell me anything. I could see she was looking younger. But the thing that drew me more was that she looked energetic, like she had more energy. She was looking younger. And I was thinking, so then I asked, I said, what are you doing? Can you tell me, what's going on? So she shared with me her story, the program, and that was it for me because I've always had a heart for education, like health, teaching people about health, healthy eating, healthy lifestyle, healthy living. And my thing that has always held me back is I can tell people this, but I'm not living that way. So I really needed something that would help me live the healthy life so I can give that optimal health and education, to my patients and just, and others. So I remember I got on the program, and one thing that has kept me from last year until now, the a few things that have kept me. The first one is just having that coach. My sister Linda is my coach. Having a community that cheers you on, that is there for you. When you have struggles, they're there for you. And they also have gone through it. So that has kept me going through this journey. And it's been a year now. We can go to the next slide. Oh, wait, can I go to the next slide? Okay, so this next slide. So the picture on the picture on my left is that was I was 29. So these pictures are 10 years apart. So I was 29 on my right, I was 39. So you might not tell much of a difference, but at 39, I was maybe like 4 5 months into the program. My inside was different from when I was 29. I felt healthier, I felt more energy. I used to think I was a morning person, and I'm telling you, working as a nurse, my morning patients would get the best of me. My afternoon patients, it was like I'm so wiped out. But then once I got on this program, my level of energy was the same from morning until I get off work, and I was like, oh my goodness, I just needed something different, healthy, clean eating, good eating habits, and also with the help of the coach and the community. So this was 10 years apart. And actually, I did lose 7 pounds. So I'm in my normal BMI level. So I think you can tell on my face that I actually look smaller in my face. And it's just been an amazing journey. And if I go to the next slide, the other thing that I love about this program is it has taught me to save money, because before I drive a lot, as a nurse practitioner going from one clinic to another. So I rarely had time, to cook for myself. So I would usually like buy, get to a fast food restaurant, Chick-fil-A or something, and get something to eat. But this program has taught me to meal prep. So I've been prepping my meals like on a Saturday or Sunday. I'll cook all my healthy meals, set them up, and I have my little food warmer. And each day, I know I've already set up what I'm going to eat. And so it has helped me to save money, but also just to be consistent with my healthy eating. Even the picture on the top, that was a salad, a shrimp salad that I had at the restaurant. And it's just so amazing how, you know, I'm one person who never liked vegetables, never used to eat vegetables, but for some reason my taste bud changed, and right now I love vegetables. I will eat, I'll eat salad, all kinds of vegetables, and just learning new recipes, healthy ways of cooking, and just getting ideas from the community. It's just been amazing. So yeah, so that's my story, and I'm so glad to share it with all of you here.
Wow, Chomba, that's just it's amazing, because
Mhm.
sometimes people think, well, you're already skinny, but it's not about the look. Okay, so sometimes we can think it's just about the outside, but it's the inside. And I love what you said, about your 29-year-old self and the 39-year-old self
Mhm.
who different from the inside, so that's really powerful. And that's what I love about this program is it's not just about, you know just losing weight. There's also losing weight in the mind as well. So thank you, and thank you for allowing me to coach you. So it's been an exciting journey. You just it's been gold, and you're always helping me, especially with the meals. I'm always saying, Chomba, bring me some, prepared meals. Thank you.
Yes, it's been amazing.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. So, this, like we said, we're just giving you our story so that you can know exactly what we are doing, but what this program has done for us. And so I'm going to ask Victoria to come on now and share her story.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you so much. You may have to click it again so the pictures can come on. There we go. Well, hi, everybody. It's good to be with you, to have you join us tonight. I'm so excited about what we're sharing. I'm excited about my sister's stories because they've inspired me so much. And, you know, this has been such an awesome journey. And I think even for both of them, without saying anything to me, like Chomba said, what Linda did for her, they both did that for me. They didn't come and say, hey, you need this. I just noticed something different. In fact, it was way into the pandemic that I think Linda and I were ministering. She's my big sister, so I call her Linda, but we were ministering on a certain platform. And I was like, wait a second, is my Zoom lens not, wait, well, hold on. I was like, because, and the thing is, she's always carried herself so well. She's always looked amazing. And I was like, wait a minute, something is so different. And so, long story short, we got to talking about this, and I'm so excited I said something. There's something that my mentor always says. He says that your resources are in your relationships. And so sometimes you just never know. That key that you need to your next is in somebody who you know. And so, from the time that I was 7, I was in everything. I was in sports. I was this. So I grew up very tiny. And in my 20s and early 30s, I took it to the next level and became a fitness trainer. I'm certified to teach Zumba, certified to teach kickboxing and dancing, turbo kick, and also certified to do insanity. And then I got, after all of that hard work, you guys, I really felt robbed because I got a sports injury and I was so mad. And it was at that place where I didn't even know what to do about it. I was going through a very difficult time in my life financially. So it's almost like you're going through this dark tunnel health-wise and you don't know what's wrong. And, long story short, that has been able to be rectified. I had a disappearing arch. And so all of that hard work, when you see insanity, you see Zumba, you're on your feet. I was working out twice a day, 6 days a week. And I loved it. When I tell you I have energy, growing up, especially, I would give energy to coffee. Like that's how much energy I have. And then it was right around 2016 that it just started to disappear. And I got slower and slower and slower, where you're feeling so trapped in your body. And so what this journey has been for me, when you get to that place, I made a declaration at the beginning of this year where I said, I'm taking my body back and I'm taking my mind back. This belongs to me. And because I felt robbed, I had to say, no, I want it back. I said, and I'm speaking like letting it known out there. Give it back to me. I'm taking back my body. I'm taking back my mind. I'm taking back what belongs to me. And I'm not getting any excuses. And it was so powerful because it was just a declaration that was put out there. And then it's like things just fall in line, And so long story short, Valinda and I are talking and she's like, yeah, so let's do the health assessment. And then before I know it, I'm signing for my food. It was amazing. But, there's so much to share in there. And what you're seeing is my before. That was March 9th where I started this. It was just before I started the program. The week before I started the program, I'd gone with my beautiful family to hang out. And I got tired of those selfies where I look like I've eaten everybody's face, and I said, "Okay, we have to change this." I need to look cute. I like looking cute, and so, then 6 weeks, like after 1 month, you can see my second picture there, and the 4 days in, just amazing energy. I'm feeling so much better, sleeping better. I'm more alert. You can change the slide for me, my sis, please. And so one of the exciting things is my inner chef has woken up. She's alive. I'm telling you. I'm like, ooh, I would never think of certain things, but I'm like, oh my gosh, non-fat Greek yogurt with this and lemon and all this. Oh, I can mix these two. It's just exciting. And then it's not boring. I'm telling you, I was telling Melinda, because she's my coach, I said, I can't do carrots and celery every day for a month. I'm telling you, I'll throw it out of the window and go get a burger because it's boring. And so I love this because there's variety, there's flavor. My palate is awake and alive. I'm trying out new things. My mom's been teasing me with how much energy, like I can't sit. It's just me again, just finding something to do. And laundry at 11 o'clock at night. Not only do I wash it, I fold it and put it away. That's a testimony, ladies. So it's been exciting. And, just the way I'm feeling again, feeling like myself. My husband is noticing pep in my step, my children. It's been such a wonderful program, and I'm happy to be feeling like myself again. So I can't say thank you enough to Linda and to Chomba and her beautiful family, and even others in the community who, have been encouraging other people and are a testament and sharing their own stories. So it's just good to feel great again, like really feel great, from sleeping well to having so much energy to feeling good about something that you're wearing, without having to say a prayer, that it fits and sticks. So this has been wonderful. Just an enjoyable journey. So yeah, so I'm 6 weeks in. It'll be 7 weeks um, on Monday. And here's one thing real quick before I hand over to Linda. What I love about the program is that we have something called NSVs, which are non-scale victories. And so, you know, because I over the past couple of years, haven't had the greatest relationship with scales. So it's been so great to see what else I can look at, the inches lost, how I'm feeling, how I think about things, the way I'm planning, how clothes are fitting. You know, we forget all of those things. We see that number and we limit our hard work to that number. So the scale has got a restraining order on me, right? I have a restraining order on it. It's not allowed in my house. It's at my doctor's office so that I can concentrate on my non-scale victories, which are so obvious. So thank you, my sis.
Wow, wow, that's amazing, amazing, amazing story. And you know, I'm gonna leave the food up there a little bit, you know, but thank you so much for sharing, Victoria, because you've come at it, you know, from a different angle. Your energy, we can feel it. We can feel the excitement in your voice. And you know, you've said yes to yourself, and now not only have you said yes to yourself, you've also said yes to your whole family, you know, for your whole family. And but I love just what you said about those non-scale victories, because sometimes we can be so caught up with the scale, you know, and we forget that there are other things that are happening in your body, you know, and you know, so you know, your inches, feeling good in your clothes, and even just waking up in the morning without struggling, you know, that's a huge non-scale victory, you know. And so, you know, thank you so much, you know, for that story. So, you know, we are now going to share with you all exactly what this program is about. And, you know, and the way I want to share this is by asking you, each one of you, a few questions, you know. So some of you who are on this call, you are already on the program, okay? And then some of you, you've just been watching some of us, you know, what are they doing? And, you know, just wondering what it is, okay? So I'm gonna ask you these questions, and if you have a pen and a paper, I want you to go to your pen and paper and just write down the answers, because, you know, we want to awaken something in you, because, you know, health is not just about, I just decided one day. There has to be something that is stirring in you. And, you know, each of us, we had a story, we had something that was, you know, ringing in our hearts, and we wanted to do something about it. So first of all, what do I want to accomplish? You know, so that's the first place that you have to go to. When we are talking about health or anything else, when we are talking about any of these things, you want to ask, what do I want to accomplish? What is it? You know, every one of us, Chomba, Victoria, we had our own what we wanted to accomplish with this, with becoming healthy, okay? So ask yourself, what do I want to accomplish in becoming healthy or in losing weight? What do I want to accomplish? The second thing, so write that down, you know, because when you write something down, you know, the Bible says it, you know, you write your vision down so that anybody who sees it, they can run with it. The second question would be, why do I want to accomplish it? Because there's a difference between what you want and why you want it, okay? And I'll tell you the honest truth. When I discovered why I wanted to do this, it took me a higher note, okay? I just went higher, because it wasn't any longer just about me feeling good about myself. It wasn't just about me wearing the clothes that I want to wear. Now it went to, why do I want to? And that really goes deep down, you know, your heart. So that's another question. Why do you want to accomplish the goal that you have set for yourself in your health? Why do you want to accomplish it? Answer that. And I'm telling you, when you answer that, that's going to push you to get what you need to get, okay? And then listen, if you have a goal and you don't have when that goal has to be reached, you will just be going, okay? It will be like just, you know, traveling endless, okay? Just going, because I don't know where I'm going, but I'm just going, okay? So when do I want to accomplish this goal? This goal that you have set for yourself, when do you want to accomplish it? Okay, so for some people, it might be, maybe the reason why they want to lose weight is because there's a wedding coming up and they want to look good. That's already a goal. When is the wedding? It's at this date. So, you know, set a goal. You know, when do you want to accomplish, you know, this? And then when I reach this goal, how will I feel? And what is one thing I will be more confident doing? What is the one thing that you will be so confident about? Let me tell you something. For me, one of the things was pictures, okay? Pictures were very hard for me, okay? I never said it and I never complained about people taking pictures of me, but inside I was very self-conscious and I was always afraid, you know, of people taking pictures of me because I wasn't sure how I was going to look, you know, and now I've removed, you know, that limit is no longer there. It doesn't matter anymore because I feel good about myself. Okay, so they, you know, the kids, they can take as many pictures as they want, whenever they want, at whichever angle, okay? I still do have one thing. There's an angle that I tell them not to take a picture, and I won't tell you what it is, okay? But they know. There is an angle that I don't want a picture on that. But here's the thing, what is it that you're going to feel more confident about? You know, it could even just be bending down to tie your shoes, okay? Because that was a struggle for me, trust me. It was a struggle, and when I could do it, I can do it now. It's hallelujah, okay? So those are questions that we want you to, you know, think about. What do I want to accomplish with my health? Why do I want to accomplish this goal? When do I want to accomplish this goal by? And when I reach this goal, how will I feel? Think about how you're going to feel going to that store and just buying whatever you want to buy without getting something on the rack and going to the changing room only to discover, you know, it's way too small. Even when you were looking at it, it was like, this is big, you know? So if you are like me, you know, that was a huge thing. Okay, so those are some of the questions. So this program, some of you are asking, so what is this? You know, what do you have? Let me tell you the 4 components that we have in our system. Now, you know, for me, I don't call this a diet, and I don't care whether anybody else says, oh no, but it's a diet. For me, it is not a diet, because the reason why I say it's not a diet is because a diet means you do something, you get to, you know, this goal, whatever it is, but nothing has changed. The only thing that has changed is you've lost weight, that's all. But for me, this program has been transformational through and through, not just for my weight, but my mind, you know, the way I look at things. You know, the world that we live in is crazy. So I am so glad I am on this program because I know how to be above the line. I don't allow drama to affect me. If I can change something, I'm good. You know, I need to move on. So here are the 4 components of our system. We have, number 1, you get a health coach, okay? And in this case, you know, if you were invited by a coach, so myself, Victoria, and Chomba, we are both health coaches. And if you were invited by any of us, so any of us would be, you know, your coach. Or if you have been invited or you're watching this by, you know, shown this by another health coach, that would be the coach that you're going to get, okay? So number 1, you get a health coach. Number 2, you have a set of books that we call Healthy Mind and Habits, okay? So the transformational system. And I love these books because, especially one of them, which is the life book, which is like a journal. Now you are journaling your life, and you are discovering more, not only about yourself, but you're also discovering, you know, what your body needs, what you know, how does it work? How does food work for you? Okay, because food is not our enemy, all right? Then the third thing that you have is a community. Trust me, we have an awesome community. We have a private Facebook group where we, just us who are on the program, we share our testimonies, we share our non-scale victories, we share our scale victories, and we just cheer one another on. And the community is not just, from our client page, but we also have a community in the company. And every Wednesday, we actually come together at 8 p.m. Every Wednesday, we have a Zoom call. Thousands of people, we all just jump on and we are all on the same journey. So we have a community, and trust me, when you have a supportive community, you will reach your goals, okay? And then the fourth thing that we have is nutrition. So we have food that we eat, and this food, trust me, here's the thing about this program. A lot of times we think, it's just about, starving myself, or I just need to be drinking something, or, there are all these things. But you know what? God, the way God created us, he created us and gave us food to eat so that we can be healthy. And isn't it just awesome that we have nutrition, a nutritional system that can help you eat healthy, but lose weight if you need to lose weight, maintain your weight if you don't need to lose any more weight. So our nutritional system is just state of the art. It is scientific, just proven, just having everything. We are not robbing you of anything, okay? We're not robbing you of anything. You are eating what you need, what your body needs for the stage that you are in. So those are the 4 components that you are going to find in our system, okay? So when you jump on to our program, we usually suggest, especially if you want to lose weight, we suggest a plan which we call the 5 and 1, okay? The 5 and 1. Basically what that means is you are having 5 meals from the company, and then you have 1 meal which you cook at home. And so, the ladies already showed you some of the meals that they prepare, okay? And they are doing a great job, okay? They are doing a great job, and their families love them for it, okay? Once in a while, I do it too, and my family loves me for it too, okay? But, listen, this really, it works. Look at all that food, okay? So these foods, so you have 5 fuelings, that's what we call them. That's the food coming from the company. And then you have 1 meal, which we call the lean and green, that you cook in your home. We help you, know what you need to put on your plate. And that prepares you when now you get into that a healthy place. You've reached your goal. Now you can transition from the company food to regular food, but you've already been doing it because you've been cooking this 1 meal, okay? So 5 fuelings and 1 lean and green. And so who does this work for? So there's a list there, type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes, nursing moms, PCOS, and I was sharing that I've talked to so many ladies who suffer from this, and this works because a lot of times some of these conditions stop you from losing the weight. But this program works, okay? We have for athletes, we have for teenagers, the elderly, those who are gluten intolerant, the vegetarians, high blood pressure, those who need to lose 10 pounds. Chomba said she didn't really need to lose so much. She only lost 7 pounds. And, so we have it for you. Those who need to lose 100 pounds or more. And we have many, many, others, so this program works very well, for anybody. So anybody can be on this program, okay? So how much does it cost? Okay, so a lot of times that's something that, people will ask. So, I heard you say you're getting food from the company. How much is it? Okay, now, let me tell you, this program, very, very affordable. Okay, and I'll tell you why. Each meal that you are getting from the company is just $3, 1 meal. Okay. So I said, the plan that we usually recommend, for those wanting to lose weight is the 5 and 1, okay? And what that means is you're getting 5 meals from the company. So $3 in a day $3 times 5, that's how much? $15, okay? $15 only, okay? And I say only because, not to disrespect anyone, but trust me, $15 goes just like that. In fact, when I even say it, you see how little it is. And so that's why we say, you know, this program is so affordable, but look at what you are gaining. You are gaining a health coach. You are gaining the health, mind and habits transformational system. You are gaining a community. You are gaining the nutrition. You will lose the weight. You will maintain your weight. You are going to be at a better place for just $15 a day, okay? That's what it is, all right? And so I don't know where each one of you are, you know, and that's okay. That's all right. You know, I've just mentioned how much it is. You know, statistics would say, and we're not so many of us here, but, you know, there might be other people who might be watching this, you know, recording. And I would say, you know, 3 or less would say, this is definitely an investment, okay? And I was one of those. Immediately I heard about it, I knew I needed to invest in myself. I'm just, you know, being very honest. I needed to invest in me so that I can become me. A better me serves everybody else around me better, okay? And then there would be 4 to 6 who would say, most likely, you know, okay, the cost is neutral, and that's okay. You know, it's expensive, but not really, or it's not expensive. That's okay. 6 of you might say, oh my goodness, not only is this an investment, but I'm gonna save a bunch of money. And I know you heard Chomba say how much she has saved just being on this program. So, you know, the question is, what is your health worth? Okay, what is it worth to you? Okay, so maybe that's the question we need to just ask. What is your health worth to you? And only you can put something in there, or, you know, how much it is, if there was a price to it, okay? Because your health is your health, your body is your body, okay? Maybe ladies, Victoria, Chomba, you have anything to say before I move on to, we are almost done, guys.
Yeah, just talking about what is your health worth. I mean, like when I talk with other nurses, myself working as a nurse, it's like you give so much to others, you tend to forget yourself. And it's like, for me, I always told myself, my health can wait. I have to take care of these patients because they're sicker, you know, they are sick. I'm healthy, I'm okay, I can put that aside. But then finding this program and my mindset changing, I was thinking I can give them the best quality health, you know, or healthcare that they need. If I myself am not healthy, even though I feel like I'm healthy and I'm better than them, or, you know, things like that, but still, you know, the help that they need from me, I need to know my worth, my health worth, and take care of me. So this program really changed that mindset, that thinking. And I've been able to, you know, put self first, not to be selfish, but just to, you know, take care of me so that I can optimally take care of others. Yeah.
I love that. And, you know, I think for me, coming from a finance background, I always use the term cost benefit. You know, what does it cost you, or what are you going to benefit? But last year I learned a phrase. I was like, oh, that's even better, which is cost versus value. You know, the cost for this thing, you know, what was, like, you know, Linda said, what is my health worth to me? And so I started to look at all the things, you know, when you go into a doctor's office for something, just to enter their office, you're paying a fee, you know, copay, you know. I went to see one of the doctors, it was 120. I'm like, oh my gosh. So it's like, you know, if my health isn't good, those visits, they're going to add up. And am I being given things that are going to have side effects? And there's this and there's that and there's that. How about I start putting that money towards this eating lifestyle, better eating lifestyle that will, that has more value. So when I went to my doctor, she was like, I don't have to see you for a while. You're great. Everything looks good. You know, you don't need to get this, you don't need to get that. Those are those things that I'm looking at, because the value of it is, you can't put a price tag on it. And it's important that my health is prospering. And so I think that was the mindset shift for me with that, of like, well, I'm worth it, because I'll tell you right off the bat, if you're like me, I'm sister save $1, okay? If I can find the same thing at Dollar Tree, that's where I'm going. So I had to really say, what is the value of this? And be like, but I'm so worth it. I really am worth it. And so let me invest in myself. So that was super helpful.
That's awesome. Thank you, ladies, because so every one of us, we can put a tag to a value to our health, and it's personal. It's your walk, it's your journey, and so we are excited that you could join in, whether you are right here with us or you are watching this after. But if you want to get started, the only thing that I'm going to say is connect with whoever invited you, okay? And then we will get you going. And trust me, you are going to be so glad that you started. You are going to be so glad, not only for yourself, for even your spirit. Your spiritual life is just going to go to another level. Trust me, with everything that is going on in the world, we need to be healthy, and not only healthy in our bodies, we need to be healthy even in our minds, okay? Our minds need to be healthy. And, when you feel good about yourself and not disappointed, trust me, your mind also feels good, okay? So if you want to get started, connect with whoever invited you, or whoever gave you the video, later. Connect with them and say, hey, I want to start. I want to take my life back. Every one of us, you've heard our story. We all came from different places. Chomba didn't need to lose much weight, but she knew as a nurse practitioner, she is servicing a lot of people. And she needed to be healthy for her patients. She said something, profound. She, before this program, her morning patients got the best. The afternoon, evening patients, and if the patients are listening to this, sorry, but at that time you were not getting the best of Chomba, okay? But you are getting the best now, okay? And then Victoria, you've heard her story. She was active before, then something happened, and now, the energy that she has back in her life, her step is back. Nothing is stopping her. So every one of us, we've had something that pushed us. And here we are, we are all at different levels. Victoria has only been in this for the last 6 weeks, right? Chomba, since last year, she's in maintenance. I started last year. I haven't yet started my maintenance, but I'm getting there. So we are all on different journeys. And trust me, guys, health is a journey. It is not a destination. It is a journey, okay? Every time you reach your goal, you set another goal, okay? So any questions? And Victoria, maybe you can help me if there are any questions in the chat, and we can try and answer those.
Yes, great question. It's Matilda. Hi, Matilda. She says, is there a membership fee or coaching fee apart from the food?
Okay, so there is no membership fee. No membership fee, no coaching fee. When you, join this program and you get your food from the company, whoever your coach is going to be, they are contracted by the company. So the company pays your coach, okay? They pay your coach to coach you well, okay? So that's what the membership fee, you don't have to pay, every month, so this is, yeah, I hope that answers, yeah.
Okay. I don't see any other questions, but if I can ask Coach Linda, can somebody join and be a coach at the same time? How
Yes.
quickly can they become a coach?
Yeah, that's a good question. So, you know, those who want to become a coach, I've had my coach, she became a coach the same day she became a client. So we have a great community of mentors who walk with you when you become a coach, and it's great journey. Chomba, actually one of the reasons why Chomba, if I remember well, one of the reasons why she jumped on the program was really because she wanted to coach. So the benefit is there. So yes, you can immediately, you know, become a client, you can become a coach as well at the same time. Yeah.
Wonderful. I don't see any more questions, just compliments from those listening, saying amazing stories and great job, ladies.
Wow. Awesome. Well, we are so excited that you could join us. And if you do want to start this program, we just say, go ahead, you know, text or call the person who invited you. We're going to have, you know, this maybe some time again, maybe in 2-3 months. And maybe by that time you would have started your journey. For those of you who are on here and you are on your journey, let me tell you, don't stop. Okay, keep going. Sometimes you just have to keep going, even if it is slow, just keep going, because, you know, health is a journey. It's not a destination. It is a journey. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you, ladies. Anything else that you want to say, Chomba, Victoria, before we sign off?
Just thank you again for joining us. And, you know, feel free if you do have questions or want to ask you something, clarity on something, you can reach out to us afterwards. If I would even suggest, you know, if you haven't already, to have a health assessment done, just see where things are. That's what I did with mine. I just started with that. You know, sometimes it's just one step. And then I said, you know, okay, I'll be ready for you on this date. So it's just getting an idea of where I was. You know, one of the leadership quotes that I use so strongly is that, you know, wherever you want to get to, you have to tell the truth about where you are first. Okay, start with where you are, tell the truth of where you are, so that you know what steps you need to take to get to the next place. So let's start with your health assessment. And, you know, it's very friendly. It's, you know, it's not a drill kind of thing. We just want to see where you are and how the program can best help you. And so, you know, and then we'll take it from there. Let us know, hey, I'll be ready in a month. You know, I'll be ready at this time, and we'll be happy to work with you. So thank you for joining us tonight. Spread the word, and let somebody know. And we're here for you. Thank you.
Awesome. Chomba.
Yes, thank you so much for having us, you know, share our stories and, you know, just to inspire. And we are also inspired, you know, having you taking that step to just, you know, join this and just listen. And if you didn't get a chance to write down the questions that were asked in one of the slides, you can reach out to us. We can send you the questions. And those are just good questions to just reflect, just to write down, just for your own person, you know, write down the answers. And that's another good way to start this journey. But really, this is a good start too for you. So we are so glad that you joined us. Yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you again for joining us. And we have been blessed by this, just you coming on and asking the questions that were asked. And we are here to serve you. And let us know if you need us to help in any way, okay? And for those of you who are watching this as a recording, you know, we just say, you know, if you have more questions, just the person who sent you this video, go back to them and ask them, and we will get you in the right direction. So God bless you all, and thank you so much for joining. Bye-bye, everyone.